So today, we're gonna take a look at a Minecraft plugin called AdvancedSkills. This is the skills plugin made by the same developer as some other plugins like, for example, Advanced Enchantments, Advanced Models, Advanced Jobs, and many more. And this skills plugin adds, well, skills to Minecraft. So that when you do certain tasks inside of your world, like for example chopping wood or mining, you will slowly level up in them and as a result get better at them. Now the plugin is not free. It is a premium plugin for Minecraft, meaning that you will have to purchase it from either SpigetMC or from the Advanced Plugins website. Now after buying and downloading it, you simply want to drag it into the plugins folder of your Minecraft server. Then give it a quick little restart. And after that, you're ready to go. So this plugin's main command is /skills. When you execute it, it will take you to your skills menu. So over here you can see all of the available skills and how much XP you've already gathered for them. So all of the different skills are tridents, crossbow, herbalism, fishing, swords, axes, alchemy. Then we have mining, acrobatics, woodcutting, elytra, defense, excavation, and last but not least, archery. And you can level them up by doing that certain task. So to level up the woodcutting skill, the thing you want to be doing is, well, woodcutting. Same thing goes for mining, same thing goes for sword, which levels up when you combat with a sword. So in game mode survival, what we can do is grab an axe and then we can start chopping down this tree. Now when I chop the first log, you can immediately see you are learning a new skill. Now when we continue chopping wood, you will see that stuff starts happening. So first of all, we got a message in chat that says you gained 5 points in woodcutting. Next level in 65 points. In other words, by doing this certain task, we gain points, and if we have enough points, we go level up. Now something else you can see is that one of the logs dropped a mana. Now I'm gonna tell more about what mana does later in the video, but you want to make sure to pick them up. And there we go. You leveled up in woodcutting. You are now level 1. This means when we go to the skills menu again, we are now woodcutting level 1. And we currently have 0 of the 260 points to get to level 2. Now when you left click on a certain skill, you can see the current progress. So currently we are in level 1. And this is a big progression line that goes on all the way till, well, we're currently at level 2184 and I've kind of gotten tired of clicking, but it goes on for a while. You don't have to get bored. Now when you right click on a skill, you can see the leaderboard. In other words, this is the leaderboard of anyone on your server, and the person that is in the highest level will appear on top. So currently, that is me, the only person that has ever joined. But let's say you have a public SMP and there are dozens or hundreds of people playing on it. It is kind of cool to have a leaderboard like this, especially because the levels go up so much. Some other skill plugins I've tried in the past are usually kept at level 100. And while yes, it takes a long time to get to 100, and you can in theory add more levels, to have it just uncapped really makes it awesome to use on the long term. Now I said I was gonna explain a little bit more about the mana. So let me show you. When in game you press your sneak button, and after that F, it will open up the talents menu. And over here you will see all sorts of talents that you can unlock. And you can unlock them and make them better by leveling up in that certain skill. Now because I've only gained XP in woodcutting, this is currently the only talent I have unlocked, the timber talent. And the talent is chance to fell the entire tree at once. In other words, when I mine a log, there is a chance the entire tree will just fall down. That's pretty cool. But the cost to activate this talent is 7. And currently I only have 2 mana. So while I can already activate the timber, just like that, it won't end up triggering because I just don't have enough mana. But if you do have enough mana, there's now a chance that an entire tree will now just fall down, which is really cool. Now something that you might have noticed is that there are a lot more talents than there are skills. So how does that work? Well, when we go back to the skills menu, which you can do with this button here on the right, and we then left click again on the woodcutting skill, you can see per level what talent you will get better at. So level 1 made it so I got better at the skill talent timber. Level 2 will be the same thing, but level 3 will make me better at both timber and lumberjack, which is once again another talent. In other words, there are multiple talents per skill that you can get better at. So after doing woodcutting for a while, you can now see, bam, we're level 3, which means that Lumberjack is now also unlocked. So when we go back to the talents menu, which can also be done with the nether star in the bottom left, you can now see when we go to the second page, there we go, chance to get more drops from trees, aka the chance of maybe getting double logs, stuff like that. Now you can activate these talents as you please, but do keep in mind that they do cost mana. So if you activate, for example, all of them, and you then try to chop down a tree and hope to get extra loot, the chance of you getting it is pretty low, as the mana might just be used for other talents. Now there is one last button we still need to check out in the skills menu, and it's classes. So when we open the classes menu, you're able to choose a certain class. So the classes available are Mage, Warrior, Ranger, Craftsman, or Explorer. And you can just choose one of these and it will then make you better at certain things. See them as XP multipliers. When I, for example, choose Craftsman, I will get better at woodcutting, alchemy, and mining. So let me click and select it. There we go. You must wait 10 minutes before you can change your class again. Of course, this can fully be customized in the config, but it now means I'll be better at woodcutting. So when I hover Elytra, you can see my multiplier is x 0.0, aka nothing. But when we hover woodcutting, you can see I have a multiplier of 1.2. In other words, I will now level up my woodcutting faster. Now, in my opinion, being able to change your class every 10 minutes is a bit on the low side. I would definitely set the delay a lot higher myself, as otherwise players can just switch their class every single time they're gonna be doing something else in game. But the whole concept is really cool. Now, the last big feature I want to show you is the party feature. It will open up a menu where you're able to create a skill party. Now, what is a skill party? Well, it is a party where skill points will be shared if party members are nearby each other. So we can simply click on create party, just like that. When we now go to the party menu, you can see my own head is here, meaning I'm a member of this party. My party level is currently 0 out of 5. And of course, we can level up this party by gaining skill points. Now, at level 1, you will unlock a party chat, which is pretty cool. And as soon as you reach level 5, you will have point sharing. And that is what truly makes these parties special. If you're gonna be mining with the group, having a good time, then how awesome would it be if you can help each other level up in the mining skill? Now, something that's also very good to keep in mind is that essentially everything here is customizable. So you can modify every single existing skill, you can change delays, you can change multipliers, pretty much anything. So this is, for example, the config file of mining. It can be found inside of the skills folder, and here you can just change a bunch of information. So you can edit the point leveling curve, aka how many more points do you need per level to level up again. Of course, reaching level 1 needs to be easier than reaching level 4, and the point leveling curve is what makes that possible. Then on line 12, we have max level. Currently it is set to 0, which is unlimited. So that is why I was scrolling for 5 minutes straight. There is no limit. There is an unlimited level unless you set a limit yourself. Then here we have different talents. So if you don't like one, you could in theory remove it. Then there are some settings about mana and also how points trigger. Here in the classes.yml file, you're of course also able to change the class change cooldown. But you can also just disable class changing altogether if that is what you want. Now over here you also have a little overview of all the commands and permissions that this plugin adds. So if you're running a plugin like, for example, lookperms, most of the basic commands like /skills and /class are added by default. In other words, you don't have to add them with a plugin like, for example, lookperms, but still I think these should be good to mention. And that is gonna be it for today. I want to thank you so much for watching. Do make sure to subscribe to my channel, join my Discord. Thank you so much, channel members. And then I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, see you later, bye bye.